And welcome to the show. Great to be with you. Thanks for stopping by. And hope you're having a good day today. Let me slide over here. And this camera's not right. Or I'm not right. One or the other. We're good. And Thyra Burns will be my guest. Enjoy having her on. She's with Source Naturals. Source Naturals is a featured brand of Threshold Enterprises, as is Planetary Herbals. So they're featured regularly on the show, and I enjoy having them on. They're good. Companies are good. Good supplements, good company, good people. I'm impressed with the quality of their educators. The people that Roy Upton, Thyra Burns, there's several of them. Alyssa Harris. There's a crew. They got a crew that very smart. Thyra's a registered dietitian. She knows her stuff, and she's young and has what I would call a progressive view of nutrition, more so than a lot of registered dietitians that I've had on the show or that I know. They tend to be more reserved, more conservative in their approach to diet, nutrition, dietary supplementation. And that's fine. And I use the word conservative not in a political sense, but in a intellectual sense. So we'll have her on today. I know what she wants to talk about. We'll let her tell you. In the journalistic responsibilities of my job here, I got to keep an open mind, and you have to be fair. And then at times too, you can step out of that role and then get into a commentator type of role, and that's different. When you're commenting, that's something different than being a reporter or a journalist and reporting and trying to ferret out a story or talking to sources and whatnot. So some people are strict journalists, some are strict commentators, and some are blunt. This job requires me to do both. So I'm going to do a little of both on what I want to report and share with you. And when you look at the headline on the study, you might jump to conclusions and make all kinds of wrong conclusions, make false assumptions, and end up doing the wrong thing, thinking you're doing the right thing because of the headline. And the headline on the story was, multiple vitamins of no benefit to heart health. Now, I'm not shocked, and I don't know why. And this has been a debate that's been going on in the literature for quite a while, where there's a lot of back and forth about multiple vitamins and their ability or inability to prevent cardiovascular disease. How or why that fight started, I haven't taken the time to go back to the genesis of it all. But it's been going on, and they throw heavy blows at one another on this. Well, this story is about a comprehensive analysis that was conducted of the analysis involved previous work, published studies, and clinical trials on the relationship between multiple vitamins, notice my language, multivitamins, multiple vitamins, and cardiovascular health, heart health generally. This study was published in Circulation, Cardiovascular Quality and Outcomes. That's a journal. And the authors of the study say, our study supports current professional guidelines that recommend against the routine use of multiple vitamins and mineral supplements for the purpose of cardiovascular disease prevention in the general population. So I gave you the punchline to the conclusion to their study. You can infer it from that. Now, that's fine. And they were exploring the question whether multiple vitamin and mineral supplements would be able to prevent, and I'm very careful with my language, to prevent strokes, heart attacks, and deaths from cardiovascular diseases. I think the most naive and uninformed user of a dietary supplement would eventually get around to concluding what would make them think that a multiple vitamin would do that in the first place. Multiple vitamin isn't going to prevent heart disease, man. It's not. Not on any given day of the week or year or century. It's not designed to do that. A multiple vitamin in concept is not designed to prevent heart disease. Now, don't make what's concerning for me is that people will then make the inference, they'll step from that conclusion or that assertion to inferring or concluding that, well, supplements are useless. That would be a mistake. Now, what else? The authors say what they suggest, and I agree with them. And I don't think the authors had malevolent intention here. They were trying to settle the question. So they did this giant meta-analysis. I'll give you the statistics on that in a second. What the authors suggest, and they're right about this, is that we need to focus on ways to promote heart health. I agree. And where would you immediately look for that? The answer is diet and lifestyle and dietary supplementation. But they don't say that. There are supplements that will contribute to better cardiovascular health. Will it prevent coronary artery disease? Will they prevent that? I'm not sure, but it will certainly contribute to better heart. I'll give you some examples in a moment. And here's what they say about what do you need to do to prevent heart health, to promote heart health. And I'm quoting them. These include a heart-healthy diet. Bravo. You're a genius. I'm with you. Exercise. Really? Alert the media. Tobacco cessation. We've known that for eons. Controlling blood pressure. If I've talked about that 10 times on this show, I've talked about it 10,000. An unhealthy cholesterol level. I'm one of the few that still argue that cholesterol causes heart disease. And when needed, medical treatment. Really? Okay. Medical treatment. You have a heart attack. Unless you're dying, don't call your priest. Get that person to the emergency room. Please. Okay, I'm making fun. All those things that they say are standard, obvious. We do those. I support every single one of those things. Absolutely 100% full stop. I would never, ever come on this show and say to the audience, use a multiple vitamin to prevent heart disease. If I did that, then they need to fire me because I don't know what I'm talking about if I did that. Come back, I'll tell you more, and I'll tell you about the hundreds and hundreds of studies on supplements and prevention of disease.
I'm Joy McCarthy, holistic nutritionist, and I expect more from my multivitamin. I've researched many vitamins, and what's truly different about Every Woman's One Daily from New Chapter is that it's fermented with probiotics and whole foods and gentle even on an empty stomach. Every Woman's One Daily helps you feel good every day, giving you immune, energy, and stress support, and nutrients for bone and heart health. You will notice a difference. Every Woman's One Daily recently won the Best Multivitamin Award, and I love that it's non-GMO project verified. Discover the wisdom of nature with New Chapter.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce.
Local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. A multiple vitamin and mineral is the most consumed supplement on the planet. Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. And that being said, it's not some sort of miracle solution in the prevention of disease. It just isn't. And so this new study, it was a very large meta-analysis in the spirit and purpose of trying to settle the controversy of whether a multiple vitamin will prevent heart disease. A Dr. Kim and colleagues pooled and analyzed data from 18, no less, clinical trials, prospective cohort studies in the general population. All right? That's what they said. When they pulled the results of the study, this provided a data set that was equal to more than 2 million participants for an average of 12 years. So that's a giant sample size, and it's longitudinal. It's over time. The studies were done at different times. Now, I should tell you, and I won't get into the weeds on this, that meta-analyses have issues, and but that's a story for another day. But I'm assuming, all things being equal, that the study was done properly, and meta-analysis notwithstanding, everything's cool with the procedures and the methods. Giant sample size. That's 2 million people. They pool all the people, participants in all the other studies, all the other data. Here is a bottom line finding from the study. Quote, overall, it found no association between multiple vitamin and mineral supplement use and death from cardiovascular disease, coronary heart disease, and stroke. Neither did it find a link to stroke incidence. Close quote. They did say that the use of supplements, quote, did seem to be associated with a lower risk of coronary heart disease incidence. But this was found to be non-significant when tested only with data from the randomized controlled trials. All right? Now, let me just give you this is a little bit in the weeds, but you can get this. In the world of statistical analysis and research and all this kind of stuff, the notion of statistical significance is a big deal. When you reach statistical significance, the implication is that your finding is a real finding and not due to chance alone. And you can have degrees of statistical significance. It can some levels of statistical significance are more powerful than others. They show a greater effect. There's no such thing as sneaking up on statistical significance, getting close to it, or anything like that. You either reach it or you don't. And then the question is, how much power did you have in the study, sample size and all that stuff. Sometimes you can reach statistical significance, but the finding is of no practical importance. And sometimes the significance, the power, the effect is so small, but it was still significant. In this case, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and say that it is of practical importance, this finding. I would tell people, please don't take a multiple vitamin and mineral if you're trying to prevent heart disease or, a stroke or generally a heart attack. Don't do it. That's not going to get it done for you. So I have no problem with the study in that regard, but I guess I'm a little taken back why this debate has gone on for so long with so many, and I wouldn't have embarked upon that journey to begin with. Anybody with any little bit of training in nutrition would know, or medicine would know, that a multiple vitamin and mineral was not designed to do that. Here's what the authors say, and this is where I'll read the quote. Quote, I hope our study findings help decrease the hype around multiple vitamin and mineral supplements and encourage people to use methods to reduce their risk of cardiovascular diseases. such as eating more fruits and vegetables, exercising, and avoiding tobacco, close quote. I hope our study findings help decrease the hype around multiple vitamin and mineral supplements. I don't know if they mean that generally or if they mean that relative to trying to reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease. I'm not sure. But I can tell you, you go to PubMed. I'm looking at one citation here. Multiple vitamin and mineral supplements and the prevention of chronic disease. This is a hefty report, and it goes on and on. I mean, and there's study after study showing the correlation between the use of dietary supplements and disease. And there are all so many different lines of research. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of studies in that realm. So I just don't want people to think that, multiple vitamin and mineral supplements are of no use, or supplements generally.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. I've often said that I think that dietary supplements are highly overrated. Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. I'm glad you could tune in today. And what I mean by that statement, they become highly overrated when people make ridiculous assertions that they will turn you into Methuselah and you'll live forever and never get sick and walk on water. You get my point. No, they won't do that. When they start talking like that, then you're overrating what they're all about. It's sort of like communication. Communication is critical to relationships, for example. Relationships constitute and are constituted by communication. But to say that every problem in a relationship is something to do about communication is ridiculous. It devalues the whole concept of communication. And when you say that supplements are the cure-all for disease prevention, you now have diminished the value of the concept. And that's not going to, no. They're not designed, intended, or should be used with that purpose in mind. And this new study, I'm fine with it. The conclusion that they reached from this giant meta-analysis is fine. Sample size of 2 million, over a period of 12 years. And they reached the conclusion that a multiple vitamin and mineral will not prevent a heart attack, stroke, or death from cardiovascular disease. Okay, I'm good. I agree, 100%, full stop. That being said, I can tell you that there are supplements you can take that can contribute to better cardiovascular health and function, structure and function. Kyolic aged garlic extract. Jarrow makes a formula to manage blood glucose and insulin levels. Works very well. Soluble fiber will help with cardiovascular health. How? I thought you just said it goes to the bathroom. No. soluble fiber will help manage cholesterol and slow down the release of glucose into the bloodstream, which is a good idea. I could go on and on. There are many herbs and spices that contribute to cardiovascular structure and function. I went to PubMed. I typed in multiple vitamins and disease. I got close to 15,000 hits. One study after another. There's this one I got a hit on. It's called the title is Multiple Vitamin Mineral Supplements and Prevention of Chronic Disease. It is a formidable work here. And they go through, and here's what they say. This report synthesizes the published literature on the efficacy and safety of multiple vitamin mineral supplements in the prevention of chronic disease for the general population of adults, and on the efficacy and safety of either certain commonly used single vitamin or mineral supplements in the general population of adults and children. The content of this report will be used by the National Institutes of Health in preparing a state-of-the-science statement for healthcare providers and the general public, close quote. Now, just reading that purpose of this report, which is voluminous, you get an idea that, supplements can serve a good purpose here. We're talking about the NIH. This is not some right-wing, left-wing, out-on-the-wing outfit with no air, oxygen, or whatever, and they don't know what they're talking about, and they're walking around in the desert with aluminum foil on their head. NIH is a very serious outfit. So I'm just saying. And I see these doctors, they're on TV, they write about it, they demagogue they demagogue the issue of supplements and disease. And they say taking supplements is a waste of time. They don't prevent anything. They don't do anything. All they do is make your urine and fecal matter richer. Well, they're wrong about that. And that is nothing but pure demagoguery and ignorance. And I'll debate any doctor, anytime, any place, whatever, anybody, MD, ND, no D, whatever, on that topic, anytime. And if they want to take the position that taking supplements is a waste of time, they're going to lose that debate. And I can be half asleep and highly medicated and still win that debate. Not because I'm a genius, but because the evidence is so compelling. Now, all that being said, Gary last night was at dinner with friends and family, and what was the topic?
I don't know how to take supplements.
Bingo. Ding, 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 ding.
It kind of took me back a little, because it was it goes with my friend told me to do this, or my friend told me to do that, and my friend told me to do that. And the topic started about cinnamon, the use of cinnamon,
which has been in use for a long time, but go ahead.
Okay, and how the effects of cinnamon have on the blood sugar, and then how to take it, right? And I have this. I am like now. I have on my counter, my little space counter. I have all the supplements that I take, and I have now on a regimen. And it's funny because I brought my Kyolic digestive. And this morning, because I didn't take it because I had a coffee this morning. But I learned how my body reacts to them, and that's how I take them.
Sure, and they do have effects, and it's chemistry. Supplements are a form of food, but in a different form, right? And it's all about chemistry. They're chemicals. And when you're messing around with chemicals, you can either get a good effect, or you can, as I always say, blow up the lab. And the lab being your body. And you don't want to do that. And you can do great harm to yourself with the improper use of dietary supplements. No question. But you can do a great good for yourself, a great deal of good, using them strategically, in a smart fashion. and in an informed fashion. Hopefully on this show, yet you can pick a few things up here and there from either me, the guests, anybody that I'm channeling from beyond to come into the show, my mother, whomever. You get my point. I say these things with a sense of humor, but we just have to be sensible about this. That's why this is an evidence-based show. Show me the data. What are the data? And these data on this new study, big multi-level study, multiple vitamins don't prevent heart disease.
Did you get enough calcium today? 85%.
Almost 52% of men experience erectile dysfunction and benign prostatic hyperplasia. If you've had challenges with virility, sexual health, or low energy, Body Vigor's Alpha Extension may be the answer for you. Body Vigor's Alpha Extension can help revitalize your alpha male and extend your love. Our formula is one of the highest quality nutraceuticals available, formulated to support the processes involved in promoting a healthy male sex drive, energy, and stamina. Alpha Extension has 2 powerful herbal blends: Virilla Max, which focuses on male sexual health, and T-Pump Activator, which helps balance your testosterone levels. Revitalize your alpha male with Body Vigor's Alpha Extension. Exclusively available on Amazon.com.
Information, go to www.jarrow.com for the best in calcium formulas.
If you've ever had digestive issues slow you down, it's time to live digestively with the #1 high-potency probiotic.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
A little lighter, a little livelier, a little more you. No matter where life takes you, live digestively with Ultimate Flora Probiotics from Renew Life. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. #1 probiotic brand with 15 billion or more.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back.
Gummies and fizzy drink mix. 2 great ways to live digestively, deliciously. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
And it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
Like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. You've heard the saying, first thought, best thought. In 1982, Ira Goldberg, the founder of Source Naturals, wanted to combine nutrients and herbs into one formula to support the body's natural wellness balance. Back then, that thought was revolutionary. Today, it's the country's #1 immune
This is Dr.
supplement
Michael Garko.
wellness
Thank you for
formula.
watching
Over the
Let's
last
Talk
36
Nutrition.
years,
The show
millions
will
have
return
used and
shortly.
recommended wellness formula year-round. Why? Because it works. With more than 25 vitamins, traditional herbs, and nutraceuticals, this advanced bio-aligned formula surpasses other immune products.
This is Dr. Michael
Immune and
Garko. Thank you for
respiratory
watching
support,
Let's Talk
antioxidant
Nutrition. The
defense,
show will
caring
return
for the
shortly.
body systems critical to immune health. That's what the wellness formula is all about. Now the wellness formula family includes an all-herb wellness herbal resistance liquid, wellness herbal kids, and new Nightwell for wellness support plus help for sleep when it's needed most. So when it comes to comprehensive immune
This is
support,
Dr. Michael
at
Garko.
first
Thank you
thought
for
is
watching
still
Let's
the
Talk
best.
Nutrition.
Source
Following
Naturals
commercial messages, the
wellness
show will
formula.
return shortly.
LTN streams live
This
Monday
is
through
Dr.
Friday,
Michael
9 to
Garko,
11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back.
50% off MSRP every day. Competitors' prices are matched for identical products with proof of price. If you're in the military or are a first responder, you get an additional 10% off BDC's already discounted prices. BDC even offers case
This is
discounts.
Dr. Michael Garko.
And
Thank you for watching Let's Talk
BDC's
Nutrition.
VIP
The show
mobile
will
text
return
program for
shortly.
additional savings and customer rewards throughout the month. The choice is clear. You can save at Vitamin Discount Center. For a store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com or call.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
813-907-7066. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back.
We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Thyra Burns will be my guest in the second hour. And I'm going to ask her to comment on this study and multiple vitamins. I'm going to see what kind of answer she gives. She doesn't, my guests don't have a clue as to what I'm going to ask them. When I first started the show, I would sort of give them a sense of where I was going to go and on the show with them and this and that. I don't do that anymore. I found that I was getting canned answers. And I said, oh, no, I can't have that. That's not authentic enough, and the audience won't appreciate it. I want an unvarnished, honest answer. I'll even take I don't know. I had a colleague who was very smart. I never heard him say I don't know. Never. I don't know. I find myself saying I don't know. The more I know, the more I keep saying to people, I don't know. That's just me. But I want to share this with you, and I'll tie it to this whole story on multiple vitamins and heart disease and multiple vitamins and vitamins generally or supplements. I've been reading, and I highly recommend it. It's a wonderful book by Robin Holliday, Aging, the Paradox of Life, Why We Age. And I want to read a passage or two to you and then make a point and pull these two things together. What he says, what I'm about to share with you, and this whole notion of supplements and where they could serve a good purpose. And on page 13 of the book, he says, quote, a vast amount of study and research on the anatomy and physiology of human beings and other mammals clearly demonstrate that the design and architecture of the body is incompatible with indefinite survival. What kind of complex animal might survive indefinitely? Can one conceive of a design which would never age? Probably one could, but would not at all be like the human and animal bodies we know. For example, there would not be one major vascular system, but two. This would enable one to function while the other is shut down and either effectively repaired or completely replaced by regeneration. This rejuvenated system could take over and allow the other one to be repaired or replaced later on. Such duplicated system would also depend on pool of cells capable of indefinite cell division, unlike the cells we actually have. The central nervous system provides a particular problem. An immortal animal would have to have the means of replacing senescent neurons or the cells of the retina. We can imagine that learning is compatible with formation of new cells, as seems to occur when birds learn new songs, but it is much harder to envisage the replacement of memory. There is every reason to believe, he says, that human memory is dependent on long-lasting structures, including neural circuits. And he goes on And then he says, to put it bluntly, a dynamic or plastic central nervous system with full renewal of component parts is scarcely compatible with the sophisticated functions of the human brain. Indeed, it could be said that aging is a price we pay for having language and all the other unique features of the human brain, close quote. Holiday has this remarkable honesty about it all, but informed understanding of aging and human anatomy, physiology, biology, and chemistry, and so on. A vast amount of study and research on the anatomy and physiology of human beings and other mammals clearly demonstrate that the design and architecture of the body is incompatible with indefinite survival, close quote. In other words, we're not designed to live forever. And he's absolutely right. He does talk about non-renewable structures. And this is where there's a nexus. I can make a nexus between what Holiday is saying and the use of supplements and diet and lifestyle for that matter. Some of the non-renewable structures in our body include brain neurons, human heart muscle cells, or heart muscle cells, the arteries, the lens of the eye, the retina of the eye, your ear structures, the sound-sensitive ear structures, kidney filtration, your kidneys, your bone joints, your teeth, are some non-renewable structures. So think about that for a second. That is axiomatic. It's true. They are not renewable. But now that we know that, what do you do about that? What could you do about it? If you can't renew them, what would be the key strategy? Well, you could figure it out, noodle your way through it, and you conclude, perhaps if I can moderate the damage along the way, perhaps if I could slow down the aging process that is continually resulting in a diminishment of the cells, tissues, organs of my body, their structure and function. If I could slow that down, then these renewable structures would be more, how can I say, whole and in place as we age. And I can tell you that dietary supplementation can play a key role in that, as would a healthy diet and a healthy lifestyle. With respect to dietary supplementation, the arteries. If you could keep the arteries from as clean as possible and not plaque as much, that would be great, because once they're destroyed, they're destroyed. Once they get stiff and hardened and the plaque is calcified, you're done. So is there a way to help moderate that? Yes. We talk about any number of supplements, diet strategies, lifestyle strategies to do that on this show. And with dietary supplementation, everything from aged garlic extract to fish oil to all the herbs and spices that we talk about, to manage cholesterol, to manage homocysteine levels, to reduce the free radical oxidative damage from the due to free oxidative stress, and so on. All of these things can be addressed. You can't renew these structures, but you can help keep them intact longer and with their structure and function. That's the whole point. When we come back in the second hour, Thyra will be with us, Miss Burns. She's very smart. I will ask her about this study, and I'm going to get her unvarnished take on the findings of the study. We'll see what she says. I'm intrigued.
Women who are pregnant or planning to have a child have specific nutritional needs. Maintaining optimal nutritional intake is important for mother and baby. Body Vigor's Preferred Prenatal can help mother and baby receive the appropriate building blocks for growth, development, and healthy function. The Preferred Prenatal formula provides essential vitamins and minerals, along with added support ingredients such as folic acid and DHA. Preferred Prenatal also incorporates a bonus herbal blend to help the mom-to-be with the uncomfortable side effects of pregnancy, like nausea, vomiting, mood swings, and uterine health. Support a healthy pregnancy for you and your baby with Preferred Prenatal, exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, coast to coast or globally, and whatever you may be doing. Glad you could stop by today. And Thera Burns is my guest. She is an educator with Source Naturals. She's a senior product development manager for Source Naturals. And she's, as I told you earlier in the show, she's a registered dietitian. And I'm going to bring her on right away because I want to give her an opportunity to address this study, this story on the study about which I reported, and see what she has to say about it. I'm interested in her point of view about it. Thera, welcome to the show. It's great to have you on Let's Talk Nutrition.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for stopping by today. Wanted to get your take on this new study. It was a meta-analysis. It was a giant meta-analysis. They looked at 18 studies were involved, clinical trials, as well as I think some observational studies. I was looking for the exact numbers on that, but it was a meta-analysis and it extended over 12 years. And the conclusion of the study was, in a word, that a multiple vitamin and mineral is of no benefit to heart health. That was the headline on the study. The study was published in Circulation, Cardiovascular Quality and Outcome. And the authors of the study say, quote, "Our study supports current professional guidelines that recommend against the routine use of multiple vitamins and mineral supplements for the purpose of cardiovascular disease prevention in the general population," close quote. In other words, they concluded that a multiple vitamin and mineral will not prevent cardiovascular disease. Now, I gave my take on it. I'm not shocked, and I don't even know why there's been this back and forth between and among experts over these years about multiple vitamin and mineral supplements preventing heart disease or cardiovascular disease. I would have never done the study in the first place. I could have told them to save their money. What is your take, Thera? What's your take on that finding? And then I want to ask you another question.
I guess I share your sentiment in not being overly surprised at that conclusion. Something that struck me when you read their final conclusion would be that they recommend against it. And I guess maybe as an author of that paper myself, I wouldn't necessarily have selected the word advise against the use of a multivitamin or multimineral supplement, because I think that there's probably not negative risk factors that come with taking one of those as part of other healthy lifestyle choices. Mm-hmm. But would taking a healthy multivitamin, multimineral as part of your wellness routine be a detriment? I doubt that highly. Would it be something that kind of moved the needle in your personal health if you had risk factors for cardiovascular disease? Probably not the first advice I would give a patient or client or peer.
Mm-hmm. Turns out that if you go to PubMed, Cochrane, you can pick your database. I went to PubMed and I typed in dietary supplements and disease. I got 14,400, almost 15,000, round numbers, 15,000 hits. Mm-hmm. And one in particular caught my attention, and it was entitled Multiple Vitamin and Mineral Supplements and Prevention of Chronic Disease. This was a report that was compiled for the NIH. It's a comprehensive report. It's there. It's free. You have to print it out in sections. They don't have it in one compiled document. They have links to each section, the introduction, the methods, the findings, and so on. It's revelatory to take a look at it. I didn't read the whole thing. I glanced through it and read some sections. My point is, I just use that particular report is illustrative of the things that you'll find in the literature, the studies. There are thousands of them that support the safety and efficacy of dietary supplements generally and their use for specific health conditions. What I was concerned about with this study, when they saw the headline, multiple vitamins of no benefit to heart health, people would conclude, oh, supplements are a waste of time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, some of your colleagues, registered dietitians, believe that. You know that, right?
Oh, I do. It's crossing the line into the natural products industry and working in this space. That's something that I'm asked about and addressed often, early in my career and very often still.
Do they consider you a heretic?
No, I think that my views in general are fairly moderate.
I mean, some of the registered dietitians that are very strict and conservative, not in a political sense, that say, there's no reason to take any supplement at all. I've talked to those. I've had them on my show.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely still respect food and the nutrition that food provides us. But there's lots of studies that also show that even with the utmost attention, let's say a registered dietitian's attention to their daily intakes for food and eating a well-balanced and diverse diet, that there's still deficiencies there, and there's benefits to taking more of some of these powerful nutrients than we can get in our diet. And so I guess that's my personal point of view, and
I'm interested in your personal point of view.
And science is going to catch up with that, and I think we'll see more and more people realizing the power of nutrients in a lot more facets as research becomes more clear.
Sure.
And maybe it's not casting a broad net like a multivitamin or a multi-mineral, and we'll understand the intricacies of individual nutritional needs. And that's where our future will be, but there's definitely a place for both.
And when I look at the constellation of dietary supplement products from Source Naturals and Planetary Herbals, I can organize them, and they seem to be organized according to conditions, health conditions. Certain supplement,
they are.
Right? So
exactly.
So there's a correlation there. It's almost as if people get envious and jealous. Let me just read something to you. I was trying to find it. They talk about in this that dietary supplement use became very, here you go. Since the use of multiple vitamins and mineral supplements in the United States took off in the 1940s, it has grown into a multi-billion-dollar industry. Estimates suggest that these are now taken by more than 1/3 of the U.S. population, close quote. And usually following that paragraph, and then the writer will go on to deconstruct the whole dietary supplement industry because they're making billions of dollars. It is a multi-billion dollar.
And tell you how dangerous it is.
Yes, and how dangerous it is, as if we're playing with loaded weapons.
And how we're unregulated.
Yes, you know the whole routine. We're unregulated. Yeah, it's, people are making these in their bathtub. Nobody is paying attention.
I can assure you that there are no bathtubs at Source Naturals. That we are using state-of-the-art testing and sourcing and the utmost quality in making our supplements, and we take it very seriously.
I know. And there are usually the MDs. There are some, not all, some. And I've seen them on TV, CBS, NBC, ABC, cable networks. Come on and say these outrageous things. All you're doing with supplements is making the color of your urine darker. That's all you're doing. And they're a waste of time, waste of money. They don't do anything. They don't prevent anything. They are of no use, period, full stop, they say. Well, I said, and I would like you to come with me. I'll debate anybody, anytime on that issue. They will lose the debate, and because I'll just sick you on them. You'll whip them up. I know you will.
I'm Joy McCarthy, holistic nutritionist, and I expect more from my multivitamin. I've researched many vitamins, and what's truly different about Every Woman's One Daily from New Chapter is that it's fermented with probiotics and whole foods and gentle even on an empty stomach. Every Woman's One Daily helps you feel good every day, giving you immune, energy, and stress support, and nutrients for bone and heart health. You will notice a difference. Every Woman's One Daily recently won the Best Multivitamin Award, and I love that it's non-GMO project verified. Discover the wisdom of nature with New Chapter.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Figures Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce
and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. We all age. We're all getting older chronologically, biologically. That happens. It's axiomatic. It's inevitable. Aging is not reversible. You can't stop it, but you can moderate it. And along with the physical changes that take place as we age, your sleep patterns, sleep architecture are
also change and are part of normal aging. And as people age, they have a harder time falling asleep, staying asleep, getting good quality sleep. And this myth has emerged that more long-lived people need to sleep less. That is erroneous, patently false. And stress is a risk factor for sleep. Your diet is a risk factor for sleep. Your sedentary lifestyle can be a risk factor for getting good sleep. We're going to talk about this today with Thera Burns, who is a regular guest on Let's Talk Nutrition. She's Senior Product Development Manager for Source Naturals. Thera, welcome back. You sent me the production notes that we asked you to fill out the form, and you wrote the mechanisms of sleep. What did you mean by that?
Source Naturals takes a really interesting approach to sleep products, meaning that we realize that sleep, kind of just as you alluded, is a multifaceted thing. It takes lifestyle and diet and stress, and there's a lot of mechanisms in the brain that support or can be detrimental to your sleep. And so we take a really holistic approach to sleep, understanding a lot of different pathways in the brain, and a lot of different, I'd say, addressing a lot of different distractions that can cause less than great sleep. So let's see. For instance, melatonin is a very common compound used in the natural product industry, and Source Naturals sells some fabulous melatonin products. But if we're being honest with ourselves, we understand that melatonin probably doesn't work for everyone, and that sleep is more than just the flip of a switch, right?
Mm-hmm. And I have your Melatonin Serene Night product. I have it here in studio. I have a bottle of it unopened, and I'm holding it up.
So what's unique about Melatonin Serene Night is that, at least for me, sometimes trying to fall asleep, I'm needing to turn off the different switches from the day, quiet my mind about what's happened throughout the day, what I'm planning for tomorrow, what I'm going to have for dinner, blah, 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 the dozens and dozens of things we can have cycling through our head. So we've combined melatonin, which is a tried and true neurohormone that is critical in our body's sleep cycle and becomes less prevalent in our bodies as we age, with a compound called L-theanine. L-theanine is an amino acid that comes from, it was originally discovered from green tea.
Yes.
And if you think about drinking tea thousands of years ago, we think about its calming effects, its kind of ceremonial tea drinking ceremonies, and that kind of calmative effect you get from the tea. Mm-hmm. And that's no accident, because what we see when we look at brain scans and study this compound in studies of focus is that it actually crosses the blood-brain barrier and gets into your brain, where it can actually modulate our brain waves to kind of slow them down and pace them and kind of quiet those cyclical thoughts we can have right before sleep.
You alluded to this. Sleep occurs, as we know, in multiple stages, including a sort of dreamless stage of light, deep sleep. And then there's this occasional stage of active dreaming, which is called REM, random eye movement sleep. You want to get into REM, so to speak, because that's where that's the restorative, that's where a lot of good things happen for, biologically speaking, for the body. And people have a hard time sometimes getting into REM sleep. Sleeping pills, for example, they can get you to sleep, but you don't get the quality of sleep. Means that you get into REM sleep. So melatonin can help with that, can it not? It's known to do that.
So your body's natural tendency is to sleep in those cycles that you were talking about. It's the things that we do that disrupt it, whether it's having a really large dinner right before you're going to bed, or indulging in an alcoholic beverage, being very stressed out throughout the day, just prohibits the restorative sleep areas of your sleep cycle. And so melatonin does that naturally and just pretty much protects that natural sleep cycle that we already have innately.
Yeah, and that's why, people say you should never go to bed mad, kiss your partner goodnight. People having an argument or disagreement before bedtime is not a good idea because that triggers the stress response, and cortisol and other stress hormones get released, which do what? They're stimulative. They're stimulating, and it will keep you up, and you can't get into that, into these different stages of sleep. So that's why it's not a good idea to, talk about serious matters right before bedtime.
Exactly. It creates that fight or flight response, whether it's a heated argument or not. What it's doing is kind of countering what your body should be doing. So as we have our natural cues for nighttime is falling, the lights are dimmer, melatonin is being released in our bodies that changes the heat in our bodies, the temperature. It should be slowing brain activity and delaying the production of cortisol.
Sure.
All in preparation for sleep.
There's another product. We'll come back. We'll talk about it from Source Naturals. It's called NutraSleep. It's a multi-nutrient and herb complex. At Threshold Enterprises, they're big on herbs and herbs, and usually it's in the sector of Planetary Herbals, that their brand, one of their brands. But get some herbs in this one too.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide.
Women who are pregnant or planning to have a child have specific nutritional needs. Maintaining optimal nutritional intake is important for mother and baby. Body Vigor's Preferred Prenatal can help mother and baby receive the appropriate building blocks for growth, development, and healthy function. The Preferred Prenatal formula provides essential vitamins and minerals, along with added support ingredients such as folic acid and DHA. Preferred Prenatal also incorporates a bonus herbal blend to help the mom-to-be with the uncomfortable side effects of pregnancy, like nausea, vomiting, mood swings, and uterine health. Support a healthy pregnancy for you and your baby with Preferred Prenatal, exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. I am absolutely convinced, without any doubt, that one of the most important things to do to age successfully, and I've discussed what I mean by that many times on the show, to age successfully, that proper sleep and rest is one of the pillars or foundational elements, however you want to, whatever metaphor you want to use, to make that happen, to really achieve success in aging, which is difficult. Because once you reach sexual reproductive maturity, natural selection does not provide you the protection that you once had as you were growing up and getting to that stage. After that, natural selection steps aside, and then beginning on a cellular level, going to tissues, organs, and organ systems, and the organism itself, this slow decline and deterioration in the structure and function of the cells, of the cell, where life begins and ends, by the way. And it's inevitable, it's axiomatic, irreversible, unstoppable, but can be moderated. Without proper sleep and rest, that process is accelerated and exacerbated. Of that I am convinced. I'm telling you that after years and hours of research, study, and writing and thinking about it. Sleep, everybody understands how important it is, but it's still underrated. It is critical. It is fundamental. It is necessary. And my guest, Thera Burns, can probably tell you a lot more. Thera, welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
NutraSleep, multi-nutrient and herb complex. Let's start with the second part, the herbs.
what herbs are in this product to help with sleep, and then what are the other nutrients?
Sure. So some of the herbs that are in this formula, let's start with valerian root. Valerian is a perennial plant that grows wildly in North America, Asia, and Europe. And it has been used for centuries to help with sleep and anxiety as well, or stressfulness. And the mode of action that we believe valerian to work on is modulating and subtly increasing the levels of a neurotransmitter called GABA in the brain, which is known to have a calming effect on the body. So if we start with valerian as a foundation, we've also included some other botanicals, one of which is chamomile, and most people probably think of chamomile as chamomile tea, and that's exactly right. It's the same form, but it can be much more effective than simply something calming and pleasurable you sip in your tea. It has great effects at the dosages that we're including in this product. Mm-hmm. In addition to chamomile, there's some lesser-known botanicals, one of which is known as passion flower, which, again, if we're looking at this kind of multifaceted effect, what we're trying to do in the formula is look at different ways to modulate and increase the amount of GABA that we have in our brain so that we're feeling that calmative effect. So passion flower is another botanical that does that and has its origins in Peru, where it was first discovered. Passion flower has been researched and been found in double-blind and placebo-controlled studies to affect sleep quality. Another thing that makes NutraSleep differentiated is the fact that it doesn't contain melatonin. So many natural products on the market really fall on melatonin because it's so effective. However, we know at Source Naturals that it doesn't necessarily work for everyone, which is kind of the thoughtfulness behind the NutraSleep formula.
I see that, and I noticed you got skullcap, aerial parts in it, and then niacinamide, vitamin B6, it's pyroxidin, HCI, calcium, magnesium.
And magnesium we include for its calmative effects on the nervous system.
Yes. As I was listening to you talk, and you were mentioning herbals, the greatest, and I always say, one of the things I'm so thankful for in my training was taking chemistry, because I came to really appreciate nutrition more and understanding it better. And I believe that the greatest lab on the planet is the world of plants. That is the greatest chemistry lab of all time. And the chemistry there, and that's what herbalists spend their careers trying to understand, and what you spent a considerable part of your training to understand to become a registered dietitian. And I know I was listening to you read off those ingredients, and I'm thinking chemical compounds, the action and interaction, the interdependence among these chemical compounds. That's what was rolling around in my head.
Exactly. And so with the diverse group that we have formulating products, we have herbalists, and they often are like, oh, you'll use this compound, you'll use passion flower in this formula. And then we have a next level of scientists that ask, why? What's the mode of action? And the herbalist might say, well, it's been studied in this plant, this is how you find it, this is how you extract it, this is the culture and anthropology behind it. But then we complement that with how, what's been researched, how is it being demonstrated, and then we complement that further with a natural product chemist who's in our lab able to extract those compounds and test for those compounds to ensure that they're there.
My question is sleep apnea. I suffer from sleep apnea. I have friends that suffer from sleep apnea. Is it safe to take if you have sleep apnea?
Good question.
It is. I would recommend treating and making sure that you're being proactive in your sleep apnea, but these products are definitely acceptable and would have no counterindications with sleep apnea.
Now, I know melatonin is absent from that product, but you have another product called Night Rest with melatonin. It's a multi-nutrient and herbal complex, but this one does have melatonin in it. I'm holding it up. I have it in. By the way, I want to thank you and Source Naturals for sending these products in. They're unopened. I haven't used them, but I wanted to have them to be able to show the listener and the viewer who watches the show, coast to coast and globally. We have these products here in the studio. That's why, and they're sending in advance because I know these people are organized at Threshold. Threshold is Enterprises is the holding company, and their featured brands are Source Naturals and Planetary Herbals. And as you all know, I'm a big fan for big reasons. One of my favorite companies and companies. Come back, we'll have the LTN Health Question of the Day.
Want to get
Women who are pregnant or planning to have a child have specific nutritional needs. Maintaining optimal nutritional intake is important for mother and baby. Body Vigor's Preferred Prenatal can help mother and baby receive the appropriate building blocks for growth, development, and healthy function. The Preferred Prenatal formula provides essential vitamins and minerals, along with added support ingredients such as folic acid and DHA. Preferred Prenatal also incorporates a bonus herbal blend to help the mom-to-be with the uncomfortable side effects of pregnancy, like nausea, vomiting, mood swings, and uterine health. Support a healthy pregnancy for you and your baby with Preferred Prenatal, exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. The LTN health question of the day. According to the National Sleep Foundation, they're a good organization. You can visit their website. They have a lot of useful information there. They have some recommendations, as do others, the CDC and others, but we'll use them for today. Have some recommendations about sleep duration. Here's the question. For adults 26 to 64 years of age, what is the best amount or sleep duration? Is it 9 to 11 hours? Excuse me, let's do it this way. Is it 10 to 13 hours, 8 to 10 hours, or 7 to 9 hours? What is the best sleep duration for adults 26 to 64? 10 to 13 hours, 8 to 10 hours, or 7 to 9 hours. With the right answer, you can win a $25 supplement gift card. Here's how to connect and win.
You can call us at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK.
Zero, welcome back. Let's go to St. Petersburg, Florida. Tom, you had a question about gamma aminobutyric acid?
Yes, I did. I've been taking the GABA Calm.
Yes.
And it works great. It absolutely calms me down when I wake up in the middle of the night. The only problem is it takes about an hour before it kicks in. But I'm wondering, when should I be taking the GABA Calm and just a straight GABA?
Okay.
What is the, when should those things be taken?
Good question. Thera, I'll turn to you for that.
When you say straight GABA, are you just taking a GABA standalone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's
both.
a product, GABA Calm. Doing that takes about an hour for him to get to sleep. Is there a difference? Would it be better to take a complex with GABA Calm in it or take GABA by itself?
I would recommend the GABA Calm formula that has some other nutrients that help in your body's production of its own GABA supply, such as glycine, N-acetyl L-tyrosine, and taurine. I would say if you find yourself frequently kind of waking up, that it's perfectly safe and even recommended to take a GABA Calm or even standalone GABA before going to sleep. That way you're not waiting that hour in the middle of the night, for instance.
And GABA, is that
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Tom.
The only problem with that is it wears out by the time, it's like 2:30, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. The effects are gone. I take other stuff to go to sleep. I take valerian and melatonin and stuff like that. But then I wake up Yeah, it would be nice if that would last, the whole time.
Do you take melatonin regularly?
Yeah, maybe I should stop that and see. Maybe that's making it
What
worse.
I was
I'm
actually
taking a
gonna
lot of
recommend is-
melatonin. The product I use has 3 milligrams, and then I take a 5 milligram timed release melatonin before I go to bed.
Great. And I was going to actually recommend the time release product. Source Naturals has a great time release melatonin.
Yeah,
and I would
both of those.
also recommend a couple of other botanicals, such as lemon balm and passion flower, that are really great at kind of slowing that kind of mental cycle loop that can get started early in the morning or even when you're trying to fall asleep.
Tom, let me ask. I'm sorry.
The product we're going to talk about next, Night Rest, would be a great option for you to try.
Yeah, night.
What is it? Night what?
Night Rest.
Oh, Night Rest. Okay. Yeah.
Source
I'm
Naturals
taking another
Night Rest.
product, but I'm going to try the Night Rest.
Okay, let me ask you. Let me ask you, Tom. Are you under a lot of stress during the day?
Not tremendous.
Not too much.
I can't really say that.
Okay,
my own self-doing.
Well, I
Like
understand.
all of us.
Sometimes cortisol levels, they're supposed to go down as you move through the day and get closer to bedtime. But when people are under stress, chronic stress, the cortisol levels get higher throughout the day, and cortisol is a sleep disruptor. And oftentimes that messes things up, sleep architecture up. And there are things that you can take during the day to moderate that stress response. Go ahead, Thera.
I was going to say Source Naturals Holy Basil that we talked about a couple of months ago is a great one for kind of addressing and starting. I guess sleep doesn't start at bedtime. Sleep starts pretty much in the morning with modulating those stress levels. So something like ashwagandha or holy basil are great modulators of that cortisol hormone like Dr. Garko was talking about. So if you think of sleep maintenance throughout the day, that might be something that you try instead of so many
One more
nutrients
question.
right
I don't
before
want
bed.
to- the GABA Calm, does it absolutely have to go under the tongue? Because I don't have very much saliva in my mouth, and it takes forever for it to melt.
Nope, not at all.
I could just
it'll be
melt
as
it in my
effective
mouth.
if you swallow it.
Oh, I could swallow it, the GABA Calm?
If you like.
Even though it's a lozenge.
I thought I had it melted.
What if it's a lozenge? He can chew it, right?
Yeah, you can chew it as well.
Oh, okay, I'll do that. Excellent. This way
If
it's
you
gonna
have
take
dry
an extra
mouth,
20 minutes.
if you have dry mouth before you go to bed, I mean, Biotine, by the way, is a very good product. You can find it in Walmart, any drugstore. They have Biotine lozenges. They have Biotine liquid. They have Biotine gel. I find that very helpful before going to bed using the Biotine. You might do that. It has the different delivery systems: the liquid, the gel, and the tab. I think they have the tablets. Maybe they don't, lozenges, but I know they have the gel and the oral, the liquid. You might use that before you go to bed too, and before taking your product. Thank you, Tom. Those were great questions. Let's go to Harleysville. Dorothy, let me give you a hint to the answer. It's not as much as you think. So is it 10 to 13 hours, 9 to 10, or 7 to 9? Dorothy.
7 to 9.
Thank you. Congratulations. You won a $25 supplement gift card. Adults 26 to 64, 7 to 9. Older adults 65 and older, 7 to 8. And you got it. Thank you. Congratulations. And Thera, thank you so much. We always enjoy you. I like your point. Getting ready for bed doesn't start right at bedtime. It begins early in the morning. It's getting ready to sleep. Good point. That's why you're on the show. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. We appreciate Source Naturals, Planetary Herbals, and Threshold Enterprises generally. Your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you. And you know I love you.